Welcome back, survivors! Dan here again. We're going to try this again. I don't know what's going on. Obviously getting crackly microphones, getting all that sort of stuff. I think I'm streaming from Germany. But welcome back, everyone. Let me just get my laptop in order so I can see what's going on. Welcome back, welcome back! Come on in. Let me just get my laptop set up, guys, and I will be back in the chat with you guys. It's painful. How painful is that? I don't know what's going on with the internet. Dawn, welcome back! Thank you for dropping back in, guys. Really do appreciate it. Just get myself organised, guys. So we are back in the Q&A, and I am happy to answer any questions that you guys have. Look at you guys coming back in. Starting game. Just get myself set up, guys, on my laptop so I can see the chat, because obviously YouTube and PSN haven't sorted out their differences yet. I think that's the case. I don't know how it works. Well, my phone is lagging. It might be just my end. Hell God. Hey Dan, did internet go haywire? It did. It went bizarre. You know, you guys are telling me that I'm lagging. I was just bragging this morning that here in Australia I have the best internet going. Apparently not. So I'm just getting back into the game now. Yeah, that was a bit bizarre, but I'm just trying to get my laptop up so I can see the chat. So, by the way, you inspired us to make our channel. Well, I hope not. That's sad, Dawn. Can we just kept on growing, met all types of people. I think that's the one thing that gets me about YouTube is especially in these early days. Let me just see if my mic is working here. Can you guys hear me? Okay, there we go. I was just saying, I think one of the things that inspires me most about YouTube, especially in these early days, I don't know what it's going to be like in the future, but in these early days is the amazing people that you meet. And you know, everyone in this channel right here, right now, that's talking to me in the chat. You know, I know Dawn's saying we inspired her and all that sort of stuff. But it's actually you guys that are inspiring Wolf and I. It's absolutely amazing. Hang on, Hellgod says, what's your favourite relaxing situation, Dan? It's a very good question, Hellgod. Hang on a minute, I'm just going to sort my mic out here. I think that's right now. Jeez, I don't, mate, I have so many things that I like doing, but one of the things I'm really enjoying doing, and I haven't been able to do a lot of it, Hellgod, is actually live vlog, you know, of places that I go. And I know that sounds, oh, you know, more YouTube. It's got nothing to do with the YouTube aspect of it. It's me actually being able to show you guys where I live. You know, my town, my not so much friends, because unfortunately a lot of our friends don't understand the YouTube phenomena, whatever that word is. And a lot of them will have nothing to do with me while I've got the camera out. Fortunately, I've got a great wife that does. My kids love YouTube. In fact, my oldest daughter is a Instagram, what do they call it? Content creator, where they actually, I can't remember the word that they use, but yeah, so, but I love doing this shit, mate. I seriously do. And let me just try and get this chat back up again, because that's just gone way too fast. Hey, hi Skibby, welcome! Just, I just got to find out. I'm missing the chat, guys. I'm missing the chat. Here we go. Let me just go back here. Dan fed your internet some energy drinks. Yeah, some super energy drinks. It ain't working. Dan fed you. Left it sweets. Yeah, man. Can hear you. Cool. Nice stream. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Dang it. Laugh out loud. Vlogging is fun. We get to see the stuff you like. I think that truly it's one of the things that I really enjoy doing is the vlogging. I love the gaming because I love gaming, always have. And I think I may have even had this conversation with Hellgod one day. You know, if I was a kid now, wow, you know, this is what I'd be doing for a living. I would absolutely be doing this. I'd be getting my parents to pay for this for me instead of having to do it myself. But hey guys, if you haven't subbed, every one of these people in this stream right here, right now, okay, they've all got a YouTube channel, they've all done something on there. If you haven't hit them up already, guys, please go ahead, do. But just let everyone know in the chat that you've done it. That's the main thing. And don't say I've subbed you. Use words like, hey, I've hit you up, okay? Or I got you, or whatever it is. That way you don't get yourselves in trouble, because YouTube don't like sub for sub bullshit. And hey, and again, don't sub them if you don't like their channel, by the way, guys. Do not do that. If the channel doesn't do anything for you, don't sub them, because all you're doing is making their stats look silly. But okay, what do we got here? And guys, you are totally things. I got a question. Are you hiring for your magazine? Hint, raising my hand. If you were in Australia, Sneak, yes, I am. Believe it or not. We're always looking for people. Either in sales or in the journalism side of things. Look at that, my phone is now ringing as I'm now streaming. Oh man, I'm not in Australia. We did a few about a year ago. We were looking at coming to the States to set up, but it's just so far away. If I could say that. It is far away. Look at all these bullets and shit. I have no weapons. So I hope I answered that question about how hard it was to become monetized. And look, I hope that you guys don't ever have to go what we went through. It was soul destroying. You know, to know that you've worked this hard, to have people actually send, you know, take the time and send emails to YouTube complaining about us, or making accusations, not complaining, because I mean, I guess it's not a complaint, it's an accusation. So just, and we always thought we were friends with everyone, which makes it even worse. That's cool, man. Living the dream. I wish we were living the dream. But I tell you, okay, so I got some other questions here. This one, it's actually quite funny. Someone says, "What is your real job?" Okay, to give you an idea, I think most of us in YouTube right now have real jobs. I fucking hope so, because you can't live on this money. I am actually the editor of a magazine here in Brisbane. Now I use that terminology. I am the editor. I'm also the owner of the magazine as well. So that's why I probably get a little bit of time. That's why I travel so much. That's why I get to places that I like to show you guys. So that is my real job. I've got a great team that work with me here in Brisbane, Australia. And we have a lot of fun as a team. So that's what we do. Hey, Sparkles, welcome back. Thank you, Master of Upgrades. Cool. How did you feel when the silent killer killed you? Well, this is a pretty hard question, actually. I expected it, Sneak. The silent killer, I was expecting it. Was I impressed? Yes, I was impressed that he, the way he went about it. But what impressed me the most is when I killed him. That impressed me the most, okay? Can't wait to see your vlogs, man. Just jump on those. Those vlogs are up and live as you speak as well, Skippy. So we've got a few of them out there. Dan secretly takes pics of nude women. He's competing with Hugh Hefner. That's on our other channel. That's the one that makes money. Not the gaming channel. The gaming channels don't make money. Okay, so here's another question that was asked of me. Actually, this was asked of me yesterday. Do you really hate children? Now, I had to really think about this answer. I know that sounds silly. The word hate is something that I in my real life, I would never use. I think it's a very final word. Because you either hate something or you like it. There is no in-betweens. But do I like children? I tolerate children. And the conversation that we have with... I've got friends that are about my age that have got young children. And the thing is, I don't hate their children. I hate their children being there, if that makes sense. I'm an adult now. I've done my time. I've got two beautiful girls that I love dearly and would never trade them for anything. I now have a grandson living here at home in my own home, which I thought I would never have another... After 20 odd years, I thought I'd never have another child in my house, which I do. Do I love him? Absolutely. Would I ever want them to leave? The day they leave, I will probably miss him. But, hey! Ow, shit. But the day they leave, I will be also happy. Because I love my house. I love privacy. And when you get rid of your kids at my age, wow, die. You like to have your freedom. I understand the kid thing. You did your time. I did my time. But no, I don't hate kids. I absolutely don't hate kids. They annoy me. They frustrate me. They get in my way. I'm more than happy if I never saw a kid again. But no, I don't hate kids. I don't hate anyone. Hate is such an asshole word, and I'm sorry, I'll use that. It is an asshole word. If anyone says to me I hate something, that's a really sad fact. So no, I don't hate kids. So you're safe, Sparkles. I all got choked on my vegetables. Jesus, I had to go for it. Good on you, mate. I'll be your son if you need one. I just said I don't want any more kids, Sneak. Jesus. So, I guess I've answered this question. Someone said, is this a full-time job? This is YouTube. This is not a full-time job. We have 2,500 subscribers. That's not enough to feed anything. You can't buy a cup of coffee each week with what you make on YouTube at this level of YouTube. But having said that, it is a nice little additional income. It's awesome. It really is. I mean, the difference, I guess, where Wolf and I are lucky is that where he's not streaming, I am. Compared to, you guys that are streaming on your own, that are single YouTubers, the Vibrants and all those guys that have to work your channel yourself. Once you become monetized, the upside to you guys is that you don't have to share it with anyone. So Wolf and I have to share everything. All our donations that all our super chats that you guys give us, we have to split it. Which, hey, that's not a bad thing. I mean, I don't mind sharing. I mean, without sounding arrogant, I don't need the money. I do this because I love what I do, and I love YouTube. It's good fun. Why is it funny, Dan? I could have died. And then there would have been one less kid. And that would have made me happy. How much money have you made on YouTube was another question. Now this is a personal question, but it's also YouTube. If you know where to look, you can find out how much money a YouTuber has made. I mean, they can tell you pretty accurately how much money PewDiePie makes, how much money all the big YouTubers make. The small YouTubers a little bit hard, But since we have been going, or since we've been monetized, we've made, I think, about $1,000. That's about all we made, and that's in 3 months, I think. So, so yeah, there's money. I mean, and we use this money to go and buy new games and pay for our internet and all that sort of stuff. So that's what it is. So that's in about 3 months, about $1,000. But if we can make, I think if we're working on about trying to make $100 a month at the moment, because obviously when we first got monetized, everyone was really excited about it and was giving us shitloads of money. The likes of Keith Richardson and all those guys, Sean and Frazzle and all those guys forked out a ton of money as a congratulations. So that was a great month for us. But since then, yeah, we're making about $110 a month, I think. Chill out, Sparkles. What's Sparkles saying? I don't know what he's saying. Yeah, don't spam Sparkles. Alright, the chat is there for everyone. Now, okay, so here's a question. Actually, this is actually a really hard question for me to. And I don't even know whether I want to ask it or repeat it. No, I'm going to. Okay, let me just stop here and read this. Okay, because I had to write this one down. The question was, why don't we see Life as a Game in Mr. Crow's streams anymore, or him in yours? What happened? So those that don't know Mr. Crow has a channel. Him and Carl have a channel called Mr. Crow. I think they have another channel. Now this is a question. Now a lot of you guys in the stream know who Mr. Crow is. So the question is, why don't we see Mr. Crow in our channel anymore, and why don't we see you in Mr. Crow's channel? Well, I will give you the honest answer from my end. Now, there's always two sides to the story, so if you want to ask Crow his side, please do. But my side of the story is, I actually don't know. I do not know why Crow stopped coming into our channel. I don't know why he's no longer a subscriber of ours. I don't know anything about what took place. This all really started happening when we became monetized. All of a sudden the communication between Crow and Life as a Game disappeared. I've even been into his chats where I used to be a moderator on his stream, and I'm no longer a moderator on his stream. Have I asked the question? Yes, I have asked the question. I have, on Discord, I asked Crow what happened. To this day, I still haven't had an answer. He may not want to answer it, and that's up to him. I mean, you know, we're not best of mates or anything like that. We were friends. We used to talk to each other every other day on PSN. You know, his channel's growing, and I congratulate him. I think it's awesome. Do I have any ill wills against Crow? No, he's done nothing bad to me. I've had a few messages from people saying, you know, if you're not happy with Crow, why don't you do something? What's there not to be happy about? Crow's done nothing to me. So I just want to put it out there, guys. Crow has done nothing to Life as a Game. I'm not aware of Life as a Game doing anything to Crow. Not aware of it. I've spoken to Wolf. Has he upset someone? Don't know. But most certainly from our side, I guess, and I'm going to say this, when Crow stopped supporting our channel, this is why we don't go into his channel anymore. We stopped supporting his channel. It's simple. And it's not just Crow. We say that to any YouTubers. As you know, we jump into most channels' chats and talk and even moderating a lot of channels. The minute you guys aren't supporting us, we're not going to support you. I mean, it's a two-way street, guys. There's friendships to be developed. You know, if Crow felt that we had nothing more to offer him, that's his decision. I mean, I don't know the guy personally. I have no hard feelings. You know, a lot of people have messaged us going, well, do you want us to unsubscribe from Crow? I mean, that's your decision. I mean, don't unsubscribe from Crow for me. I do know there has been, and I'm going to put it out there, subscribers on Crow's channel that used to be subscribers of ours are no longer subscribers of ours. I don't know why. He may have told them something that I don't know. But that's the true story there, guys. I have no idea why Crow is no longer talking to us. He hasn't answered my question. I've asked him twice now, and in his Discord, I am no longer invited to his Discord. So obviously something's happened, and so be it. I mean, that's just the way it is, guys. Do I watch his channel now? But yeah, I do, and I think that's what makes it even harder for me. Believe it or not, I actually still jump on from time to time. I don't watch it very often. And I check out how his channel's going, and I don't chat in his channel anymore because I don't want him to feel uncomfortable, because I know it will, because I know the type of person that Crow is. Crow is a very insecure, and this isn't me having a go at him, this is in his own words. He's a very insecure type of person, and I wouldn't want to go on anyone's channel and make them feel uncomfortable. So no, I don't chat in his thing. But if you're good friends with Crow and you want to see where Life as a Game has been in his channel, all you have to do, I think he's still using OBS chat box. You can go in there and just see how often we are in his channel. Just like I can see how often he's in my channel. Since we've been monetized, we have never seen Crow in our channel. I don't know why. You can ask him. I don't really, I'm going to be honest with you, I don't really care. It's YouTube. I mean, I don't take anything personal. And anyone that gets to know Wolf and I, mate, so be it. You know, we support those that support us. You know, we try to be friends with everyone. Bit of a rant going on here. Hey Molly, how are ya? Welcome. So we're just having a Q&A, and I've just gone through some of the questions that's been asked, Molly. Some of them are quite personal, and one of them was actually about Mr. Crow and Life as a Game, where we've been asked why they don't see Crow in our channel anymore, and why they don't see Life as a Game in Crow's channel. And the simple answer is, I have no idea. I have no idea why Crow doesn't visit our channel anymore. But I can tell you why we don't visit his channel anymore. And the reason why we don't visit his channel anymore is because he doesn't support our channel. And we only support channels that support us. He's moving on to bigger and better things. I have no hard feelings about it. Questions asked, I'm now answering it, because I said I would answer as honestly as I could. The reality is, I do not know why Crow stopped coming into our streams. Simple as that. So let's move on. Do you guys have any questions? I've got still a bundle of questions here. If you guys aren't going to ask me, and I know, and again, I said to a lot of these questions, well, all these questions have come from subscribers that didn't and don't want to be mentioned, don't want to be named either, for asking these questions. The questions that they've asked. Hey Dan, do you had old job before you started YouTube? I still have a job, Sparkles. I was just saying before that I am an editor of a magazine here in Brisbane. That's my 9 to 5 job, or well, it's not 9 to 5. It's like 6 till 6 job. Every day of the week, 7 days a week, I work. Master says, yeah, he doesn't come in my stream either. I'm a check if he had me as a friend on YouTube. Look, as I said, there's some changes that have taken place in Crow's channel, and that's up to Crow. And again, please do me a favour, guys. Don't be offended by what other YouTubers do. Crow has his reasons for whatever it is, and but all I say from the Life as a Game perspective is that if you can't support us, we can't support you. It is as simple as that, and we won't support you. Everyone talks about, you know, sharing the love and all that sort of stuff, and that is the fact. Hey T1000, hello Life's a Game and chat. Welcome T1000. Thanks for dropping in to see us. So we're having a Q&A thing here. Molly says, truth be known, I've been a terrible supporter of most of my YouTube friends lately. Life has been a bit unruly for me as of late. So, sorry. Molly, you don't have to apologise. You know, YouTube is not the end of the world. And although we miss you, we also understand that life gets in the way of of things. And man, you don't have to apologise to anyone. Gosh, as I said, we miss you. We miss you a lot, man. Really sad that you never come into the stream anymore. But life is life, Molly, and you were one of the most avid supporters of all channels. And I used to just be surprised at how regular you used to jump into streams. I'm trying to work out, you know, with your hectic schedules, work and you know, a family and all that sort of stuff. Man, I used to sit there and go, wow, Molly, you, like, without sounding rude, you girl. Yes, you always kidnaps us. I've been watching and I'm happy you all have passed the next level. You have now got the glow. We all have the glow. I mean, look at me. This is the first time in months I've been able to sit back, chill with my favourite people. And, you know, I think as it goes, sometimes when you don't have someone in your stream, you know, like seeing Molly come into the stream today, you know, and I'm going to say this, and this isn't sucking up to you, Molly. I think you know it's better than that. But I actually, as a YouTuber, and I hope that we're friends, I feel privileged. I feel, and Wolf said, you know, we have this conversation to let you know, after every stream, Wolf and I, we have about a 10-15 minute chat about the stream and about lots of things. And Sean would attest to this. He's been at the end of our streams as well, and Molly, where we talk about how the stream went, you know, what our thoughts were, and we talk about our subscribers and you know, how we can possibly help them as well, because you guys have helped us, and at the end of the day, we want to help you guys as well. So has that Fallen Angel just come in? Hey, Fallen Angel. But you know, I try to jump into as many streams, people's streams, and I try to stay long. Now, I'm just going to throw this at you guys as well, okay? This is something that YouTube has made very clear to, I guess, monetize channels. And eventually when you guys become monetized as well, they will let you know. The worst thing that you can do for a YouTube channel is drop in and drop out. Go in and say hi and then leave. That's the worst thing you can do for a channel. The way, and if you notice in now the new rules, or the rules that YouTube set up, what, 3 or 4 months ago, or maybe longer than that now, was they want not views, but time. They want time. They want views. They want it minutes to be seen. So by dropping into someone's channel, hitting that like button, and leave, you may not even be counted as anything. And look, and I'm going to tell you a quick story in a minute. I'm just going to read what Molly just said here. We have history, Dan. I mean, you've stared at my boobs on stream. I've eaten your food. That takes some familiarity. You're dead right there, Molly. Just don't mention that around Matt, Molly's husband, okay? We don't talk about that while Matt's around, okay? Dan loves boobs and balloons. I love boobs anywhere. I'm going to put that out there. Especially made of cake. Boob cakes, yeah. They want live views. And a live view is a period of time, by the way, guys. It's not just dropping in and saying hi. And you will notice that when Wolf and I drop into people's channels, we will stay and chat for at least 5 or 10 minutes. And if that's all we can spend, that's all we do. But you need to be spending time with your viewers. If you want them to spend time with you, you've got to return it. You know, and I'll give you a classic example. What happens on our channel now? Now that we are monetized, while we're live streaming on YouTube, when we finish our live stream, we usually show. Now, this only happens to monetized channels, by the way. I just want you to understand this, okay? We will see about 250 views is what our channel is showing by the time Wolf and I finish the stream. That sounds pretty good. When we turn it off and we go to do the editing, you know, like put in the right name and all that sort of stuff, we are sometimes down as low as 110 views. So what YouTube is doing is that they go, shit, this guy came in 3 times. Because they're looking at the ads, they don't want you to ad 3 times, guys, okay? They want you to see the ad once. And they want you to stay in that channel as long as they can. So we know that if you've dropped into our channel 2 or 3 times over a period of an hour, chances are you're only going to be recognized as 1 view. So when we see 250 views, by the time we finish and we go into our editing suite to do all the tidy up on it, we're actually at about 120, 130 views. The good news is that people keep coming, and our average video is now getting about 200 views a video now, which is awesome. But a lot of people don't understand that. So by jumping in and out, you're not helping the channel. In fact, it's actually detrimental to the channel once they're monetized. So, classic example, a friend of ours, not monetized yet. His average stream gets about 250 views. We used to get about 250 views. When we become monetized, they now get rid of all those double up views. So be aware of that, guys, when you're talking to other YouTubers. It's very very interesting. That is some really good information. Thank you for breaking that down for us, Life. You're welcome. We contacted YouTube to find out why we're losing views. Have we done something wrong? Again, it's always about have we done something wrong when we are talking to YouTube. And YouTube has told us, quite bluntly, no, they're not real views. We're no longer interested in views. We are interested in time. We want people for your channel to be ranked. And remember, the higher you rank, the more people will see. A lot of our videos are now being suggested, which is good. When we check our stats at the end of each week, we see how many of our videos were seen by suggestions, how many by notifications, and all this information is available to you guys. Dig deep into your analytics on your YouTube board, because they are very interesting stats, and they're stats that you should be looking at, because they are. And we're only learning this as well, guys. This is something that's all new to us as well. Interaction is still good, though, I would think, even if a person can only stay a moment. No, Molly, it's actually not. Because they're not interested in how many comments. Like years ago, or going back a year ago, it was all about the comments and all that sort of stuff. They're not interested in that. Remember, YouTube is a business. Now, the interaction is good for us, Molly. Absolutely. We see our friends come in, they stay, they say hi, they go. And we love that, okay? And we know the world is busy. But as a business, YouTube sell advertising. It's not a free thing. YouTube's free and all that sort of stuff. But they aren't interested in the non-monetized channels. They're interested in the monetized channels. And the way they're interested in them is that they actually want to make money from them. It's as simple as that. And yes, we lose about 30% of any money that comes in. We lose about 30% of it to YouTube. So when someone gives us $10, we lose $3 of it. YouTube will pick up $3 just from doing it. So you can see YouTube are a business, and they want you to stay in longer. They want you seeing more ads. They want all that sort of stuff. I try to stay as long as I can, which lately is a little all over. Absolutely, Fallen Angel. And look, we're the same. Please understand, we're the same, But I'm now learning about this YouTube stuff. And that's all right. They're a big business, Mystic. So if you've got a friend, a YouTube channel that is monetized, they really want you to hang around for at least, 5 minutes. And look, you guys know, if you've got YouTube channels, you can go and check in your analytics and see what the average time. Now, the average time on our channel now, I'm just going to pull it up just so I can be honest with you. The average time on our channel now, so we stream for 2 hours every day. The average person is now spending 19 minutes in our streams. Okay, now, so that's an average. So if 30 people come in, they go, this is 2 hours, and they do all the maths and all that sort of stuff, and it now works out that somewhere between 17 and 19 minutes is what the average person is staying. Now, we got people like Paul, who stays in the channel with us for 2 hours, okay? And then we have people that come in for a minute. So they then balance all that out, and that is now how we get the stats on how long people are staying. So the higher those numbers are, the more YouTube look at that channel and go, you are the guys that we want as our feature channel or feature video or whatever it is. And that's how it works for monetization. Now, from our side, at this stage in our life, we've got 2,500 subs. We're not that interested. But I guess why I'm telling you this, guys, is because when you guys become monetized, you'll have an understanding of what it's all about. Way to keep those stats up. Oh, yeah, trust me. When Paul doesn't come into the chat, it's like, where's Paul? Jesus, we need the stats. But that's the reality of I guess YouTube. They're a business. They're here to make money. They're not here because they love people seeing videos. They're here because they want to make money, and they're making millions. Okay. So it's all interesting stuff, but YouTube don't tell you this unless you ask them. And mate, the one thing I have learnt about YouTube, they will tell you. They will tell you anything that you want to know. They will absolutely tell you everything that you want to know. They are truly an open book, and I'm really enjoying our relationship with YouTube at the moment. I mean, we got frustrated with them and all that sort of stuff, but they're cool. They're not bad. So as YouTubers, build your channel up, get those people, and I know it's sometimes hard. You know, some say, "Oh, people just drop in and leave." That's because they might not be interested in your content. And hey, and don't be offended, because, you know, 7 Days to Die isn't everyone's content. So be aware of that, but also remember that they may not watch all your video today. So one of the things that we found, so yesterday's video, we finished on 110 views on yesterday's video, okay, after YouTube did their little magic. I think it's now just hit 200 views. So we've had another 90 people jump into the channel and watch our video after we've streamed it. And we're pretty excited about that, because I'll tell you why we're also excited about that, because if they watch the whole video, they're going to see all those ads that YouTube put in our channel for us, which means we get paid from it. And I know you can skip through ads and all that sort of stuff, which is also the worst thing that you could do for a YouTube channel, but hey, we're not going to talk about that. My hours say in here. There you go. I mean, that's why he makes so much coin as well, our Wonder Pup. But yeah, I just thought I'd share those stats with you guys, because it's very interesting. They are not, and I heard a YouTube channel the other day going on and going, "Oh, I need the views, I need the views." No, you don't need views. You do not need views. You need time. You need people spending time. To get monetized now, you need, I think it's 400,000 minutes of view time in your channel, and 1,000 subscribers. So what they're saying to you is that your subscribers need to spend a lot of time watching your video. It's as simple as that, guys. Make no mistakes about it. They are not interested in views. They are interested in time. Especially while you guys are building your channel up. Which is, I guess, one of the things when people were telling YouTube that we were buying our views, YouTube weren't too concerned about that, because views don't help anyone. They have no interest in the views. What am I trying to fix here? They're interested in time. Go and check what you have to do to become to become monetized, and you will see it's got nothing to do with views. Absolutely nothing to do with views. So it's because they just don't know how it works, huh? Pretty much. And look, YouTube, you're right, Molly. You need to work it out. You need to understand, and it's something that Wolf and I had to do to understand what YouTube wanted for us. And if you go on your computer, and you have to do it on your computer, you can't do it any other way. If you go into your channel button, and then there's a section there that says become monetized. You press that, or monetization, you press that, and then that will tell you, it will even tell you how many more subscribers you need to get, how many more minutes you need to do. It gives you all that information. Forget views, guys. No one is interested in views. And it's funny, we had a troll in here the other day going, "Oh wow, look at life as a game," you know. And I don't know where he got the number from. 35 views. We've not got any videos that got 35 views, but that's obviously their name. But we don't care about the views. We are so interested in making content that you guys want to stay and watch. And if not watch it now, come back later. I know Sneak jumps on and watches our videos after I know a lot. I know there's quite a few of our subscribers jump on and watch the videos after we finish streaming. You know, one of the things that we love about Solo is that he always watches the videos that he's even in after we finish streaming. So we know we make money from him. But I shouldn't say that. So that's it. So it's because you just yep. I watch your stuff after you stream it to catch up. And look, I love watching watching people's streams after as well, and I do that a lot. Okay, because I can actually skip through the boring parts as well. You know, and let's face it, that's it. You get boring parts. You want our butts to stay in the seat and watch the whole movie? God damn it, Molly! Yes, we do. And if you leave the seat, you've probably got better things to do anyway. But that's what YouTube want. The YouTube now, if you notice all the big YouTubers, and I'm going to throw PewDiePie out there for you. His average stream or video. Now he doesn't stream. He creates content. His average video, I think, is 15 minutes. So the average person will hang around for 15 minutes. They won't hang around for 2 hours, which is the downside to streaming. But the upside to streaming is that every time one of you guys come into our stream, usually an ad comes on before you come into our stream. Correct me if I'm wrong. I don't know. I think that's right. So we pick up some monetization there. Now that's new to YouTube as well. That never used to happen. So YouTube have changed that. But the likes of PewDiePie, who's one of the, I think he's in the top 10 YouTubers in the world, average video about 15 minutes. People will watch that. But he doesn't have boss battles in his YouTube video. So I guess all I'm trying to say, guys, is that be aware of jumping in and jumping out of people's video channels while they're streaming. Hang around for a few minutes at least, you know, just to say hi. That's usually the best thing. Background noise for when I'm doing my dishes. I think Molly does that as well when she's doing a cupcakes. I know that she's told us. So I can't chat because I'm in the kitchen or something like that. When she was a regular. Now she's not regular to us now. Now we're nothing to Molly. Only joking, Molly. Yes, ads pop up before I get your stream, but not 100% of them. No, and that's the way it works. So, because our channel is a little bit crude, we don't always get ads, and you will even see that we don't always get ads on the actual channel itself. If you went and watched it after, we don't always get ads because YouTube haven't found an advertiser that wants to advertise on our channel. That's how that works. One live PS4 chat not back yet. No, it's still not back. I'm having to look at the laptop and then look up. It's painful. Yeah, I listen quite often while I'm getting ready for work. I do the same, Molly. There's a couple of YouTubers that I'll turn my iPhone on or my iPad, depending on what I have in the room with me at the time, and I will watch them. Or not watch them, I will listen to them and listen to, especially if they're funny. I mean, there are a few YouTubers out there that don't say anything, which makes it hard for me to know what's going on. But, I mean, that's one of the bottom lines for being a YouTube channel, guys. So, remember, if you're sharing the love, or if you expect the love, you've got to share it. You've got to be part of that give and take, as you guys are. I mean, you guys know it. But I'm also going to say this to you. And I'm big on it. I won't go into someone's channel if I don't like what they do. And 9 times out of 10 I will even unsubscribe from their channel because it's not fair for them. You know, if you've got 10,000 followers or subscribers and you're only getting 50 people ever watch your videos, then that's not fair. I mean, that just screws up your stats, all that sort of stuff. You know, I say to people, if you don't like what we're doing, unsubscribe us, please. You know, don't be in the channel, because we do it to you guys. I mean, if we don't like what you're doing, we won't stay subscribed to you. It's simple. And Wolf and I check our subscribers on a regular basis. You know, and if you haven't produced a video in 10 months, why am I subscribed to you? I mean, someone asked me to subscribe to their channel the other day. I mean, she's got 600 subscribers. views, which is awesome. She's never produced a video. Why would I subscribe to that? And she goes, well, I'll subscribe to you. And I go, but I don't want you to subscribe to me if you're not going to watch my channel. I mean, that's the reality. So just, you know, these sub for subs, guys, be very careful if you get caught up in that. Beware of who you're subscribing to. If you don't like the channel, don't subscribe to them. Love you long time then. Thanks, Mystic. Is someone going or you're going? I can't remember what's going on there. For many people, it's a game of numbers, yeah. And that is one of the problems, yeah. That sounds good advice. I don't sub to people that I won't watch. And don't. It's not fair for them, okay? And look, as Molly just said there, for some people it's a game of numbers. Oh, look, I've got 10,000 subs. But if no one's watching your channel, what's the point of having 10,000 subs? And look, we get trolls coming. You guys have all seen the trolls. Have you been in our streams? You know, Paul has even banned these guys, you know, has terminated these guys. But we have people come into our channel go, oh, you got 2,500 subs, and wow, all you've got is you know, 200 views. Let me give you the math. The average YouTube channel that they for views is somewhere between 5 and 10% of your actual subscribers will have watched one of your, or watched a video, okay? And now what I mean by that is we got 2,500 subs. We get about 200 views per video. What that means is that it's not the same 200 people that are watching it, because I know Molly didn't watch yesterday's video, or if she did, I'm sorry, but she may not have watched yesterday's video, but someone else did that didn't watch the day before's video. So out of those 2,500 subscribers, every day 200 of them are going to watch something that we've created. Now, whether it's this video or the video that we did 10 days ago, always monitor that as well, because we get a lot of our videos being watched. I mean, one of the 10 people that we produced months ago. And yes, you can get those statistics. They're there on your computer. Start monitoring. So someone watched a video that we produced 10 months ago. And the reason why they watch it is because it was a suggested video to them. So they obviously like something about 7 Days to Die or whatever it is, and that video YouTube suggested to them, so they've watched it. And remember, on YouTube, we make, every time someone views any of our videos, we make money from it as a monetized YouTuber. So it doesn't matter whether the video is 12 months old, 10 years old, whatever it is, we still make 2 cents every time someone looks at it. I think it's what it is. I can't remember. It's about, just to give you an idea, it's about $1. You make $1 for every 1,000 views. Just to give you an idea. I think that's the way YouTube work it out. So if you work on your channel, somewhere between 5 and 10% of your subscribers actually see your video, you're doing well. Doing really well. You want to test that theory out? Go check out PewDiePie. I think he's got 90,000 subscribers, and he usually has, 9 million subscribers, whatever it is, and he will have about between 5 and 10% of those subscribers will watch his video. Okay? And that's all. So, you know, again, if you want to turn your YouTube channel into a, I won't say a money-making machine, because we're probably still about 3 years away from making some serious money, go and check out your stats. I have some of your old ones saved under my favourite streams, though, like the one where my cupcake command filled the chat. I go back and I know that was absolutely crazy, Molly, and keep going back and watching it. But it's those, like Molly's just said there, going back and watching that video, for her, that's a view, that becomes a view for us. But the time, if she spends 5 minutes or 2 minutes in that channel, that goes towards our time. So don't get caught up with how many views you get. Get caught up with how much time is being spent on your stream. And all that information YouTube give you in your analytics. Now they also give you all your views as well, because that's important that you know how many people are watching you. But it doesn't help your channel, trust me. Because if you've got 50 people watch your stream and they only watch it for 8 seconds, you know, do that. You got about 5 minutes worth of view time, which is worthless to anyone. So I hope that helped you guys. Well, we went off on the tangent there. Speaking of that, I've got to watch the birthday episode again. Man, I love the birthday episode. And I wish we could time to actually do some more funny moments videos. And this is one of the problems that Wolf and I have, is he lives all the way across the ocean. You know, he's now sound asleep and here I am wide awake, so we can't actually sit down and talk about a lot of stuff. So when I wake up in the morning and we do our 2 hour streams, I've just woken up and Wolf is just about to go to bed. Makes it very hard for us to get together with that. It was super helpful, thank you. No, you're more than welcome, Thousands. Great information, Dan. Awesome, Molly. I hope you guys get something out of it. But if you have any questions, hit me up some questions down at the bottom. I think we've been pretty open. You know, how we met, what changed when we became monetized, what happened with Crow and I, how much money do we make, is this a full-time job? No, and the big question was, which is really cool, and Sparkles, no, it wasn't Sparkles who asked it, one subscribers asked this, do you really hate children, Dan? No, I don't really hate children. What we also, I guess, and most of you will know this, especially adults, okay? This is a show. This is like a TV show for you guys, Life is a Game. And we're just characters in the show, guys. I know this, you know, a lot of people go, oh, that's really how Dan thinks. Let me just make sure my mic's going all right there. That's how Dan really thinks. It's not how I really think. A lot of the stuff that I say in the streams is because it's funny, and because I can actually say stuff on stream that I can't say normally. And if you guys treat your channel that way as well, and I know Hellgod's the same, you know, some of the shit I hear him say in his stream, you go, I would never expect to see you or hear you say that in person. Because you can say shit on YouTube, because no one really knows you. You can say shit that just because you want to, because you can. Because you can't say it anywhere else. You get an alter ego, if you like. I think it's cool. There is a YouTube Studio app. You can see the analytics too. That's the app that I use on my phone, Hellgod. It's good. Doesn't give you super accurate numbers compared to your PC though, and I don't know why that is. You'd think an app would give you the same numbers, but it actually doesn't. It's interactive entertainment, one step up from regular TV. Absolutely, and you know, I know we have offended people. YouTube have told us that, because apparently some of you have actually told YouTube that we've offended them. Just want to throw that out there too. But good on you. If we've offended you, then we're not the channel for you. Sorry about that. I mean, gosh, I offend myself a lot of the time. Can you imagine living with poor old Mrs. Dan? I mean, for God's sake. Her whole world is filled with me being offensive. But as I think Wolf and I have always tried to say is, if you're offended by anything that Wolf and I say, you take it personally, mate, I'm sorry for you. And I truly feel sorry for you. Nothing we ever say in our channel is designed with the intent of hurting anyone. But I'm not going to apologise for what we do. Not going to change for what we do. You know, when YouTube said to us, you should change your ways, probably make more money, we went, no, but the reason why we have you guys is because of who we are. We're not going to change that. Molly says, you can be everything to everyone and still offend in today's society. Exactly right, Molly. You know, and we've had a few people where we've mentioned the gay thing who've taken it offensively. And I've tried to explain to people that, mate, I don't care whether you're gay, straight, bisexual, homosexual, cross-dresser. I don't give a shit. I mean, seriously, I truly don't. People are entitled to live their world, live their lives the way they want to live them. Who am I to get in anyone's way? I mean, you know, if I was Mr. Perfect, I'd say, yeah, you should listen to me. But man, don't be offended by what I say. And if I say 9 times out of 10, it's in jest anyway. And Wolf is just as bad. I mean, Wolf says shit that, well, you've all heard us. Shit comes out of our mouths. We go, ooh, at the end of the stream we go, should we really have said that? Oh, because so-and-so got offended. And we go, you know, if they got offended, too bad. Some people just can't find the humour in reality. You're dead right there, Mystic, and Wolf and I keep saying this as well. Life is too serious as it is. You know, man, you know, I love jumping into people's chats or watching people's videos. That shit just comes out of their mouth, and you go, wow, where did that come from? And they go, wow, where did that come from? You know, I think that is so cool. Because it also shows you the human side of the YouTuber. You know, a lot of people have a go, and look, I keep mentioning PewDiePie. PewDiePie is my most favourite YouTuber on the planet. And a lot of people like him, a lot of people don't like him. He is my most favourite person. The guy says what he says. He doesn't attack anyone personally, but people take it personally. He apologises for it. But in the same token, he apologises. He goes, sorry I offended you, and I'm sorry that you felt that way, but I'm not going to change. And good on him, for God's sake. Many people want to be able to have their own opinions and express them, but don't want anyone else to have their opinion and express theirs. And you're right there, Molly, and we actually had that last week, I think, in one of last week's streams, where someone was making it very clear of their gender. And whether they were chasing a shock factor, I don't know. It felt that way, but it may not have been. It may have been just them wanting the world to know. You know, when people come out of the closet or do whatever it is that they do, they tend to want the whole world to know. And good on them. I mean, I guess the difference is I don't run around the streets going, hey, I'm straight. I mean, I don't care whether people think I'm gay or straight. I mean, I don't do that. But certain communities feel it necessary to let the world know what they are. I'm not offended by it. But at the same token, if you're going to run around and expecting people to go, oh, wow, yeah, I respect you for that, and they turn around and say something, you need to respect them for it. I mean, I have one of the biggest arguments we had here in Australia, and I'll give you a quick rundown, okay? Gay marriage here in Australia is now being legalised. I don't know what it's like anywhere else in the world, okay? But gay marriage has now been legalised here in Australia. Now, for it to become legalised, they did a vote, a ballot, where every Australian that could vote could say yes or no to gay marriage, okay? I'll tell you what I voted. I voted yes, okay? Good on them. I mean, I don't really care. I don't even know why we wasted the time. Opinion. However, we bumped into some people, and they're good friends of ours, who made a very big song and dance about gay marriage. And what you don't do with me is you don't make a song and dance about something, because if you say let's go left, I say let's go right. And of course they have now jumped up and down, oh, you know, it's their rights, it's this, it's that, and I hate people that voted against it. And I went, well, you know what, guys, I actually said no. I voted against gay marriage. And they're like, oh, Dan, how could you? You know, they have their rights as well. And I'm like, well, hang on a minute. Everyone has their rights, but where's my rights? And they, what do you mean? You know, it's bad that they're going, it's bad that you voted against it. They have their rights. I said, hang on a minute. My right is to say no. Your right is to say yes. Where's my rights? And this whole thing with this politically correct bullshit that's out there right now, is that I can't go up to someone and who's gay and say, you're a poofter, right? Yeah, he can come up to me and call me a homophobic. Now, if I call him a poofter, I can go to court, he can sue me, he can do all that sort of stuff here in Australia. But if he calls me homophobic, I can't do anything about it. Now, not that I'm homophobic, because just to let you know, my Mrs. Dan's brother is gay, a lot of my clients are gay. God, I run a magazine. Can you imagine how many gay people I deal with in this industry? But at the same token, if they have the right to say, I like gay people, doesn't that mean I have the right to say, I don't like gay people? Just putting it out there. Not that I have a problem, just let you know, I don't have a problem. But surely I have to have the right to say that. So I'm just putting that out there. I've never even heard that you used, sounds like something someone else uses has asthma, laugh out loud. There you go. But it just bothers me that the gay community are offended if people don't accept who they are. Grow up, pigeon, or puppet, or whatever you call yourself. Welcome to the real world. You know, take poor old Vibran. I mean, he's a Kiwi, for God's sake. Here in Australia, we take the piss out of the Kiwis, just like the Kiwis take the piss out of Australians. Are we offended by it? No. Are they offended by it? Not that I'm aware of. But it's all pretty nasty shit, you know. Oh, nasty in a joking way. But if we said that to someone who was gay, whole different story. Or not necessarily gay, be anyone. And look, I also know a lot of gay people that have no issues with it as well. Okay, so I'm not typecasting. I'm not saying every gay is that. I'm just saying that if you want to be recognised, you also have to accept that other people want to be recognised for what they are. If you're a Trump voter, good on you. If you're not a Trump voter, good on you. It doesn't matter that you have your right to vote for whoever you damn well want. That's why we had all these amazing people that went to war and died so that we could say what we need to say. And I take my hat off every day of the week and thank these people for my freedom and freedom of the speech. But unfortunately now that's sort of disappearing. Here we are talking politics now. I said we never do that in this channel. But that's just my thoughts, guys. I don't know what your thoughts are on all this. Be free, you're allowed. I vote for Dan. I vote for me too. They won't let me become a politician though. I don't know why. Welcome, Sneaks. Oh, we've just crashed. We have crashed.